So what's one random thing someone has said to you just because you're Nigerians?
That's the answer to that could be anything. Literally.
Because the truth, we get a lot of things from people who, I mean, as Nigerians, I feel like we filled the room already.
Yeah.
So questions might be based off on, more importantly, about the music,
Yeah.
majorly about the style, even the way we talk.
Yeah.
You know, but I think for me, it's not awkward being a Nigerian. I just feel like sometimes when we have to get out of the country, people get to ask you questions about, oh, okay, so I think the one I was more intrigued about is, especially when people feel like maybe people live on trees where they are.
Yeah.
you
The
know,
offensive
and-
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
and then you have to educate them on, how we are, how our fashion, even our lifestyle, everything about
Yeah.
us kind of aligns with anything in the world. So most times it's always best when I have to reply and say, I think it's best if you say Nigeria. I mean, then you have to mention likes of people who have been here, like Ludacris, footballers that have been here, like we Ferdinand as well, who came and experienced it, and like, so you can ask them or you can see their life from when they came here.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only weird or maybe awkward situation where we have to ask you on how we live in Nigeria. So
Another one I get a lot is when people ask me about like the celebrities in Nigeria, like, oh my gosh, you're Nigerian, do you know Burna Boy?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, do you know Davido? That's what they call him, not
Yeah,
Davido.
David.
They always want to know which celebrities you know, what popular people you know, what footballers I know. So now I can always say I know Victor and I know Frank.
Yeah, so-
I'm gonna be bouncing y'all now.
I think for us also is the music.
Music,
You know,
yeah.
when we ask, oh, this artist, where are they from? I'm saying Nigeria. Burna Boy, Nigeria.
yeah.
Davido,
They love our
Nigeria.
music.
Yeah.
They love our
Whiskey,
music.
Nigeria. Rema, Nigeria. Omale, Nigeria. So they are so happy that like these guys are from Nigeria. And for me, I think I'm proud to be Nigerian.
Me too.
Of course.
It's extra bragging rights when they mention these people and they mention someone you actually know. I've video called my friend Micah Folari to speak to someone before. She was so excited to see me. She was so hyped. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my gosh, this. And then she mentioned a film that I had just done with Mike, and I just in the moment felt
Yeah,
extra.
felt proud,
So I
yeah.
video called him, and I honestly think I made her entire day.
So even the fact that you're speaking as, I think even in some gatherings you go there and just being a Nigerian can get you the ticket in.
Together.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when you realize that, the culture, who we are, forget everything else. For the talkability, for where we are, positioning is very, very good. I think sometimes even I have friends who tell you they got girls just by being Nigerian.
Nigeria. Nigerian men, you
That's
have
another
a lot of
yeah.
PR. I don't know if it's positive or negative, but you guys have a lot of PR. That's for sure.
What if it's kind of attested to when I said,
No, I
being a
didn't.
Nigerian.
Nah, I didn't say so. Yeah, being Nigeria has been really good, even us like in the global stage. You understand? So the last time I was in Turkey when going for national team, so at the airport I wanted to buy something, so I brought out my passport. So when they saw, they didn't know me. Yeah, they didn't know me. So when they saw, I think they were like three, but one of them knew, but it was not there at the moment. So when I brought out my passport and they saw Nigeria, and they came to me, do you know Sime? I was like,
my friend.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say nothing. Say, do you know Sime? I was like, no, I don't know Sime. Then someone, so when they're typing the name and I said, it's a football player also, I said, okay. So I called Vic and they spoke to him, and Turkish people, they were crazy when it comes to Victor. They love him so much. So I called and I speak to them. I think stuff like this make me really, really proud to be.
And also the legends that played the game before, JJ
Even
Okocha,
you,
Kalu
even-
Akwa, when they hear that from Nigeria, really, they want to, get.
But it's the same for even us Nigerians. The first day I met Kanu Wankwa, I was speechless. I literally was starstruck. And when I finally had the courage to walk up to him and introduce myself, it was, and when I left there, I was like, you guys,
It's not just
yo,
about the
this
football player,
is
also
the
you
kind
guys,
of
also,
world.
also you guys.
Stuff, so, I mean,
But you know the truth is, you are your stardom is, it comes with so many things, you know. And
I said that.
to be honest, I think Nigerian footballers are the most humble I've ever seen. I mean, sometimes I think some of you guys are too modest. You think you're not celebrities, but you guys are
Yeah,
actually
truth,
celebrities.
truth.
You're very popular, and somehow the stardom is crazy out of the box. And then if I want to come to personalities, you were Frank. I perceive him as a guy who's quite quiet and modest and simple. Boniface is outspoken. He reminds me of me because he says things, and sometimes you realize that you are very out of the box. You're very unconventional, which I love. But don't you think sometimes it puts a lot of pressure on you as a footballer? Because it almost like they feel you have to be a type of person.
No,
Does that
no.
really pressure you sometimes?
No, the thing is when you're doing good, they don't talk about this. But the moment you're doing bad, then
That's when they have a lot to say.
yeah. But someone like me, I can say for him, but for me, those things can
Doesn't
Really?
get
bother me.
to
The
you.
only thing that I think can bother me in football, maybe injury or you're having a bad season, but not like what somebody has to say. Like you telling me, "Oh, I'm bad, I'm shit," bro. You're just saying it. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying.
Straight
I'm the
up.
one. Yeah, I'm the one playing.
Straight
I know the work I'm putting in. So, I don't think there's anything someone want to say to me that will make me like, wow. Like, nah, I don't think so.
I think
for
you
me,
have
when-
two personalities.
Yeah.
Sorry, your online persona and your in-person persona. Two
Like-
very
No,
different.
yeah, I told a lot of people this. I said, the Vic online is different from.
It's very different.
Yeah, on the phone, everyone can be. You understand? On the phone, you can say whatever you
Yeah.
want to say. You understand? So when you come for me, I come for you. So there's nothing.
It's what you see, you get.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. That's it with me too. I think I tend to pour my mind when I'm behind my phone.
Sure.
The only side you get to see that you see on social media is when you cross the line.
Yeah.
Above the line,
Yeah.
then we can have that kind of
course.
conversation. But I prefer to rather be someone who you see, the way you see me is the way you see me. I mean, I can be very loving, caring, and all that. Sometimes we build walls because we don't want people to just take advantage of it or see through it, truthfully. But I mean, I could tell. I mean, it's what you see, you get.
Can you ever be Naija enough? Or are you always too much or not enough?
In Nigeria, you're not enough. Nothing you do.
What?
No,
I was about to say there's no such thing as
There's
not
not.
enough.
Yeah,
Nigerians were always too much.
All too much.
I shade you. We're always
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
me speaking for myself. I mean, maybe I looked at it from an angle of if I'm giving, it's never enough.
It's never enough.
And if we're
Okay.
talking about being too much, as Nigerians, we're very extra.
Yeah.
I was on a trip one time to South Africa, and the guy boldly saw us. I mean, it was a pack of, we were going for this travel essay thing.
Yeah.
We were traveling, explore South Africa and everything. And the guy at the counter boldly said, "You're Nigerians." You know the way,
Yeah.
they
in a
just
very, very condescending way.
Like, the
So,
Nigerians.
but you know
Yeah.
Nigerians now, they want to know that thing. As you talk them, you must finish them.
must finish
So yeah, we're Nigerians. So,
So
and he said something. He said, "Why is it that we go to places and we have to know that where
You're
you're
there.
from without you speaking?" I mean, I thought that was an advantage, but it was like, why is it that? So he was speaking from a place of,
it.
yeah, he didn't know how to express it. Like he now
people
made
must
an
show
example
yourself.
that
Yeah.
we'll go for parties. To be honest, you go for parties. Nigerians will, everybody is drinking beer. Nigerians will buy champagne because they want to
They want to show that.
They want to let them know that.
But to be honest, I think to me that's an advantage. It just shows that we might be too much.
Yeah.
It is good in some parts, it's not in some parts.
Sure.
Even me as a Nigerian, sometimes I don't like some. For example, now the way I was speaking about ageism recently, how we look at people that are older and just bring them down when they're not in their prime. I don't like that. I mean, that for me is something I don't like. I think we need to respect and our people more who have did it for us in the past. Like, for example, to this date, I'm not going to lie to you, I still feel like I'm not satisfied with the story of Rashidi Yakini and how that really transcended. I feel we need to do more for people like that.
Yeah.
When it's time to celebrate people like that, we are
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
But when you now taking it from that point to their lives, I'm sure we probably won't know what's going on with them right now.
No.
And they have a family and stuff like that's why I feel we need to work on. But I mean, talking about too much, yes we are. We're extra.
We are.
Nigerians are extra.
They always.
I know.
always show
Even the way we party, the way we dance.
Yeah.
We would just
Yeah, they'll just know that.
A Nigerian cannot be in the room and you will not
You
know
don't
that
feel
there's-
it.
You'll
Yeah.
feel us.
You
It's-
don't
and
feel
I
it.
think it's our natural aura.
Yeah.
Even without trying, I think it just comes with the package of being Nigerian. And sometimes I'm forced to ask the question, are we too much or are other people just not enough? Because
I think other
if
people
I walk
are-
into a room and I'm not actually doing too much, but you can tell I'm Nigerian by how I look, how I dress, how I carry myself, the things I say, maybe you need to try and keep up. Another part of it is a lot of Nigerians, the majority of Nigerians, I might be wrong, but this is my perspective, and it's because of where I'm choosing to look at things from. Nigerians are excellent.
Yeah, of
The
course.
Nigerians that you see, Nigerians are dominating every field.
Everything.
Like medical work, entertainment, sports.
Everything.
Nigerians are everywhere, and we're excelling. So it's really hard to not notice us.
Does it feel like people abroad love Nigerian culture more than we the Nigerians here?
So I think the truth is, Nigeria, what we don't really do well is preserving. We have it, we create it, and we dump it. We're very good at picking other people's culture and just making it our own.
Sure.
For example, my piano. You know,
Oh my God.
but that's what we're getting. That's why I say it's an advantage. We can turn anything around. We just need for us to be able to preserve these things. Because, for example, look at Afrobeat, for example. Afrobeat is the window to many things that happened lately. Music, even acting, to anything in the world. Even as a beam into Nigeria, Afrobeat opened a lot of doors. But you know, then the conversation started to happen. Hey, I'm not an Afrobeat artist. I'm not this. I'm not that. You know, you can never really hear a reggae star say, I'm not a reggae artist. You know, but I also understand at the end of the day, that was something we own. We have it. We owned it. But we see the way the people who are not Nigerians see these things is bigger than what you think it is. You know, Drake wanted to make an Afrobeat song. Chris Brown did so many Afrobeat songs that even got him a Grammy nomination and things like that. So the truth is, when it comes to culture, it's nicer when you go out and you see how people really embody, because we don't know. The problem with Nigeria is, as much as we think we're big on these things, we don't know how this is gold to us. But people, when they see it, other people see it as gold, we play with it and we don't really care. But I feel like the ovation is louder. For example, look at what's happening with you guys as footballers. I mean, I'm sure you go to places and be thinking, so now people like this like me.
Sure. That's
And my own people, they would yab me. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I think we just need to preserve more. I think that's the thing in Nigerians. We create many things, beautiful things, we just don't know how to preserve it. So people who see it out there, they see it as gold, from our fashion to our even our way of life.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't even want to be you. Some people even hate on you because they like what they see, but they just want to be you, but they just don't know how.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's how we are. That's where we're like, we're premium people. We just need to be able to understand that. I think outside, they really see it as gold and they accept it very easily.
And especially with 30 December, a lot of people want to travel
yeah.
down to
In
experience
fact,
that.
they've made
that-
me dislike Decembers in Lagos. I honestly don't want to be here for any more December.
You're saying
No,
it now.
it's-
You're saying it now because we're in July. When it's November now, you'll be
No, I
planning.
promise you,
I'll
Decembers
remind
now
you.
have become like chaotic for me. It disrupts my regular life. What is 2-3 weeks of enjoyment for them? It's my I'm going to give a very perfect example. People might judge me for this example, but I don't care.
So, yeah.
I have places I order food from. And it was a random day in December. I wanted to eat egusi soup, and I ordered my regular egusi and pounded yam from this place. They know me. In fact, when I call, it's not hello, who is this? Hello, Miss Jemima. They know me. I order all the time. And I had ordered Evan, pounded yam and egusi. They know my delivery address. Usually it would take max 30 to 35 minutes. 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I'm like, where's my food? What's going on? Oh, sorry, ma, we have a lot of orders. Well, you should have told me beforehand. I had to drive to go pick up my food that was supposed to be delivered.
In December.
In December, and I'm like, it's because there's, and I told them, I got there, I was mad at them. I said, you're messing up your regular customers. For people that will go back first week in January. I was so ticked off. I was
You know the
like,
funny
what
thing?
is this?
I get it. If they
It's
give them
such a
Boniface,
disruption.
Egusi not to pay. They can pay in dollars, you pay in
Like,
naira.
pay in naira, yeah.
But he's
That's
going,
what
he
I'm
will
telling
give you
you.
people January 2nd. Me, I'm here with you
I
January
mean,
2nd.
because then when they go now
It's
also,
me.
now
You
we,
will not come
now
back and
we.
be facing me. I was so ticked off. I went there. I was furious. They begged me. I shall took the food. I went home to eat it.
So 30 December, you will travel out of the country.
I don't want to be. Even if you know what, it's not. It's just Lagos. Lagos and
Of
Lagos
course.
is so small. So even if I'm not traveling out, I'll run away to like Abuja or somewhere. Lagos is just
No.
it's chaotic.
And you know the funny thing, when are they come, na problem.
Yes, where would they call that problem?
We, when coming, we are hide, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the thing,
that's what I'm
we are not,
saying.
we are
Yeah,
not
we
always
are
We're
hide
not always
because we're
here.
We are
like,
not always around in 30 December. It's just few
Which
players.
is fine. So imagine you played all your days, you worked, and then okay, I'm going back home. That feeling.
Yeah.
And you know it's like you're pulling up.
Yeah,
you know?
literally
Pull
pulling
up.
up.
The only way to even know it, you know how people know that, oh, that December is going to be busy. Some people just post, back up. Some people buy new cars, back up. And they just show up and you know that things are going to be
Yes,
crazy.
yes.
All these like concerts and
Yeah.
events and all of that. And I want to be here for them, but being stuck in traffic at 4 a.m.
crazy.
is absolutely ridiculous.
Crazy.
I will not be doing that.
And it'll be
again.
crazier this year.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Last year was-
PR for December last
This
year.
year.
Last year
I will
was
not be here for
crazy.
it.
so you don't like going out?
I mean, I do when there's not too many obstacles, but imagine being in traffic at 4 a.m. No matter where I'm going, it's not worth it.
I really want to know you.
4
I really
a.m.
want like, okay, since you're trying to hide yourself from us, so we want to know, yeah. Since you've played a wide range of roles from sweet to savage, which one is the real definition of you? Like, which one is really you?
Am I supposed to be answering this question on my own behalf? I think you should be asking the people that know me. Am I sweet or am I savage? Or am I a mix of both?
No, but to be
No, like
honest,
really, you're not the one who's in the movie.
No,
like,
that's what I'm
you-
saying. He knows me. He's
Okay,
known
okay.
me, yes. Oh, probably
Jemima
like 10 years.
is, yeah, like I said, same friends. She is a family-oriented person. You see, people she hangs out with,
Yeah.
same people. In the last 3 years that I've known you, 4 years, same friends.
You've known me longer than 4 years.
Exactly, even
You've
longer
known
than
me
that.
since bad 27.
Exactly, and
Before
it's the
then.
same people. So you see Jemima and say, okay, I want to jump on the plane to go and see my friend. You know, like us who, call me on FaceTime.
yeah.
But she would plan. Recently, I think you traveled recently to see.
Yeah.
They have besties, you know, and they keep to it. So now coming back to the work, you can also see that when it comes to acting and what she does, she's a lot different when it comes to her work.
Yeah.
And you see that why I think I love her craft and how she does it. She's not everywhere. And she's even ambassadorship. She's an ambassador for a car brand.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? She's not a bugbuero. You know when a
Bugbuero
bugbuero is the whole hair.
Not the
But
everywhere.
very strategic, intentional about our lives and with family and friends. I just kept at it. So I
you feel
think
proud, eh?
and the acting.
Smiling.
You feel
I'm
proud,
smiling. I
yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Then
I'm
you
just
see the
happy
thing,
that he's
very
not here with
routine like.
me.
You find her in the gym at a certain time. She does her thing. She
Wow.
goes. I think she's the type of person that plans her day. Am I right?
On some days. On some days, yes, I
Sorry.
have to. But thank you. So that means you think I'm more sweet than savage.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I have a few friends that might say otherwise.
Okay.
I guess to be honest, in general, if I had to say, I'm more sweet than savage. But it's also because I only surround myself with people that bring out that part of me.
Yeah.
With my friends and family, I'm never really in a fight or flight mode. I never really have to have my defenses off. I never really have to feel like I'm sleeping with one eye open or need to be savage. Not really. I'm with people that like they feed into me. They make me a better person in general. So I think that really helps in bringing out that personality in me. But the savage does come out when it needs to, especially when I'm driving in Lagos.
Also,
I'm
we can't even place
I'm a
ourselves.
recovering road rage.
Anyway.
road rage
Whether we are
victim.
sweet or savage. Sweet to people who know us, savage to the world.
Savage to the world. No, I'm mostly sweet until you make me need to be savage. So like I won't come to you straight off the bat being, mean or aggressive. But if I have the urge to, if I'm triggered to, or this, like you stimulate me in that way, yeah, you're gonna get
You'll
it.
get it,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So this question is to Frank and Boniface. And what's that one thing about being a Nigerian footballer that people outside Nigeria never really understand?
I think like the first time we first time I left Nigeria, going into Europe, the weather, it was so difficult. The weather, the food, the language. It was difficult to cope with, with the Europeans, especially when I traveled to Denmark.
Yeah.
So it was difficult for me because when they speak Danish, I
You
don't
don't
understand
understand.
nothing. I have to, even to the extent to the names, it took me about 3 weeks to actually know each person's names. So it was difficult, the weather, the food, the playing style, the culture. So you need to get used to those things. That's why so many players, when they travel out of Nigeria, it's so difficult for them to cope with these things. And when clubs or the coaches, the people see some certain things, it's so
Yeah.
difficult for them to adapt, and
Yeah.
maybe they won't take
Yeah,
them,
some people don't have
or
the mind.
they'll go back.
Yeah.
So it's difficult, and think a lot of people don't really see these things at what players, especially Nigerian players, leaving Nigeria to go abroad.
It's crazy.
And you still have to put your best foot forward.
I still have to
Sure.
put
with
my
everything
best.
you're dealing
And at the
with.
same time, you still have to wake up in certain time.
Yeah.
You train certain time. Sometimes you even go to class to learn the language. So these are the things that people living in Nigeria, they don't want to do. No one can force someone to go to class. If you don't
Yeah.
want to do it, I don't want to do it. But then you will be forced to do these things.
You said something like, what does the other people there think about? I think the for me the most one is like the national team, because if like some of my teammates are going to the national team, they're like, we go, we play, we win or we lose. It doesn't really. But we're like me. I'm like trying to say to them, we are millions in Nigeria. I think in Africa we have the highest population, so we representing the country. It's like we putting the country in our back, and sometimes for us it's like not everyone, but for me at the first it was like difficult. I was trying to say to my friend that me representing this country, because I never believed that I'll be in this stage in my life representing millions of Nigerians, you understand? But those people, they don't really understand how I feel, for me putting on the Nigerian jersey to represent the country. I feel proud that I want to give everything. And sometimes when you're trying too hard to give it out, it doesn't seem, because you are not like, you're not happy, you're not in your free space.
Yeah.
Like for me, if you want the best of myself, I want to do the best. I don't need this pressure. I just want
Yeah.
to like keep doing the things I've been doing
Be at ease.
before getting to that stage. But if you're trying to like change me to somebody, I'm not sorry, you're not getting the best. And that really have built my career to this certain level, because from the way I behave from academy to this particular time is the same thing, the same routine. Like I've been this, I joke a lot, I try to have fun so I can really give my best. But some other people is different. And it's also difficult, like he already said, like going to different country. Sometimes you'll be in a team and most of the players don't really want you to be there.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you have.
It's
Yeah,
actually
you'll be
true.
in a club.
Yeah.
Some of the because when they're bringing, for instance, if you're bringing the foreign players from Africa or
Yeah.
different, maybe South America, so the home base, the country you're the
Yeah.
player, there's this thing that they believe you earn more money than them because you're a foreign player, so you're making more money than them, and some of them are not so pleased.
So it's like you're coming to our country.
Yeah, you're
to
coming
take
to
our
our
money,
country to take our money,
and
but
it affects how they interact.
yeah, you are fed. My first week in my first team was hell. But when they know you, they need you. Like when they see what you can
can
give to them,
offer, yeah.
then they want to like wrap up. But if you're not strong mentally, that first week, you lose your place. You don't get it. Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it. Can I ask you a question? I'm an actor, right? And when I'm filming, like even when I'm obviously as much as people say, oh, you're used to cameras and everything, every new project is a new project. It's a new everything, right? So, but I have the option of multiple takes. If I don't like how I performed on take one, I can tell my director, hey, I want to do another take. Hey, I want you guys.
No, this is live.
This is live. How do you handle that much like pressure? Like you said when you were speaking, I was thinking about it. Like people, over 200 million Nigerians, and like literally in that moment, it feels like our destiny is in your hands.
Yeah.
How do you handle that much pressure?
Sometimes when you play, like me, sometimes when I know when I'm playing good, and I know when I'm playing bad, I might not score a goal, but I know that I had a decent game.
Yeah.
We all know when we have a bad game. Not just about we Nigerians. Like I have some friends, football friends, like stupid football friends, yeah. If I'm having a bad game, maybe like 20, 30 minutes already, I'm having a bad game. I'm already thinking, what these guys about to say.
Yeah.
Like Tolu, for instance.
Tolu
Now,
will try
if I'm watching Tolu game and he's having a bad game, I've called like 3 other friends who will be on FaceTime together. So when you're done with the game,
We're
you're
calling
calling
you.
you to Amasa, what's happen? You know, sleep for house. So all stuff like this, we are used to. We've been playing football from
Long
little.
time.
So you
Yeah.
but that also means like you have your community of other football players that are like friends and
Yeah,
family
yeah, yeah.
that
We have.
understand it.
They
Because it's
understand,
different
yeah.
from talking to your siblings or your
Sure, no,
parents.
no.
Yeah.
You need people that are in it to
To
understand
understand the reason why. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
Having a
Sometime-
bad game, it just come. Sometimes, if I'm
Sometime-
having a bad game,
Yeah.
right, I'll be checking the time.
Yeah, what's happening here?
I want to do something. I want to do
Sometime,
something that will
yeah.
make me feel like, okay, I'm in the game.
I'm in the
You know,
game,
but
yeah.
if it
Sometimes
doesn't
just
come,
doesn't
Yeah.
then I know that
And you
yeah,
know,
today's
some
not
of
my day.
these, some of we football players also, we are crazy, yeah. Like I have some friends also. You see all those banter they are sending to me.
Yeah.
Some of my friends will tag me in the post. Some of my footballer friends will tag me on the post.
so that you must
You
see
must
it.
see because sometimes we joke
Yeah.
about it and we advise ourselves. And you're saying something like that you did a role that you were like
Yes, I was a
bantering.
blogger.
Yeah, yeah.
A terrible, in fact, yeah,
You're
terrible
consigned to
blogger.
that. Have you ever like turned down like a huge role because of like you don't feel you don't like or
Turned down in fact, I've probably in my entire career turned down more job than I've accepted.
really?
For many reasons. Sometimes it's because I might not necessarily like the script, or it might be a schedule conflict. Maybe I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
Especially because I think from maybe end of the year now, it will be my first time in my actual life where I'm not juggling multiple things at once. When I started acting, I was in first year in the College of Medicine, and I built my career throughout College of Medicine. So imagine like I have an exam at school, or I have classes I have to meet up attendance, and I have to turn down some gigs. I finished that, and I've done my master's, and I've just finished my master's, which is why I'm like, from now, this is the first time I'm not going to be combining school with acting, or like hospital work with acting. So there's always something. It's always a matter of scale of preference for me. What is more important now? What do I really, really need to prioritize now over the other? But sometimes as well, as he said, I'm not trying to be on every project. I'm not. If I do 2, 3 good films a year, I'm good.
done.
I supplement with other things. I have my health work, but I also have working with brands. I work with brands that's it's very strategic.
Premium.
I don't need to work with 10 brands. The few brands I work with are taking good care of me. I don't need more than I have. But it's also because I don't want to overwhelm myself. I know the kind of person I am. I don't want to wake up and know that, oh, you're supposed to be at an event today, and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. I don't want to feel like that. So I only take on as much as I can handle. But also the quality of things I want people to affiliate with me. Of course, not everything comes out the way you imagine or envision it. But as much as I have control over it, I'm picking projects that I want to be able to say, I can put 10 toes down and say, yes, that's my work. I'm proud of it. So it's quality over quantity for me. So sometimes when I see the script, I see the production, I see what their plan is, even for marketing, what streaming platform or what market, like where is it going to end up? If it's not giving, as the Gen Z say, if it's not giving,
It's not giving, it's not
then I'm
giving.
not taking
giving,
it. I'm
it's
not going to do it.
Yeah.
I get that.
Energy God.
Only one. Only one.
Energy God is your brand, but off mic, is there ever a moment you feel like Naija expects you to always be on?
So the thing is, that's why I'm very big on the conversation of ageism. Maybe one day Boniface is not going to play football again, but he can transition into other things. You know, I mean, right now you see pundits who are footballers who talk about the game of football because they play the game and know it and understand it. You know, because they're not playing anymore, it doesn't mean it ends there. There's a lot more to them. So with me, I can consistently say that over time, because of how the dynamics of Nigeria work, it almost feels like you have to be in the conversation, you have to work, you have to keep going. I've been able to coast as a person to be able to do the things that I want to do and enjoy doing. For example, when I quit radio, it shocked a lot of people. I've done it for 20 years. People are like, oh, you didn't do. I've been there 20 years, put a lot of people on, did it. But now the fact also remains that I also have to be able to understand that I don't want to deceive a lot of young people and say, oh, it's a great paying job and everything. But I also built something else that I love, which is hype. It's a craft that when I started it, I commercialized it, and it's everywhere in the world. Nobody believed in it. They saw it as noise. But I rather want to hold on to something that I know I created, or something that I know I saw and I built. And then it makes me happy doing that. So for me, there are 3 things I work towards: longevity, continuity, and 3, precision. When I have to do it, I do it right. And I like it to be when you're calling me up to work, it's Dotun, it's energy guard, it's different. So that's when the conversation, when we have to talk about the other things, the deliverables, the money, everything, you know I'm not coming because you're paying me to come and work. You're calling me because I'm adding value, and I have to come and I have to see it like that, and I have to make it seed in your mind. And I believe in positioning. It's how you perceive me. If you don't like me, you might like my work. You might like my work and you don't like me. Or you might like me and you like my work. Good for both of us. It just makes it easy. But the truth is, I now realize that professionals have their own dynamics. It's different. And honestly, maybe I used to be one of the, what is what they play gone? But I play football with my friends every Sunday. And bro,
It's not easy.
see, there are
It's a
3,
whole lot of cardio.
listen, there are 3 professions I'm not going to judge anymore. First, I'll be honest with you, is people in the medical line.
Yeah, that's difficult.
I lived with a doctor before, and I understand that, he's selfless now. He's one of the best gynecologists I've ever met. I lived with him in the house, delivers babies for free. This is an old man who jumped the fence. And then I now realized that he gets to his turn. He's a great guy. I don't want to mention his name, but he can't see now. And he's a guy who bettered people so many. And I see the struggle in trying to keep people alive and everything. That shaped my mind that, you know what? I will never judge people in this line. 2, acting. When I started to act, I went that movie. Baba, I don't lie for you. First of all, the crazy thing is they do so much sometimes for little. To be honest, actors don't get paid their worth. I mean, she might not agree with me, but I feel like they deserve more than it. Before we watch meetings,
I might not agree with you. I agree with you like mad.
100%.
And this is me that they will say I'm on the high end.
Baba, how do I have to sit on set for 2 weeks in a remote area in one of the shabby hotels, and you tell me how much I'm paying? It's not even enough to buy my shoes.
Wow.
And then you come out looking all good, all the glad, we watch a movie. Why do you want to do like this? You don't even do like this. I stopped doing that. When I started doing, there was a movie I was supposed to be a lead actor. Baba, after 2 weeks, I said, I know they do it again. I carry my load. I come out. I say, Baba, he said, you have to box, you have to fight, you have to do 2 weeks. And I want to look the money they pay me. What? It don't make sense. Honestly, footballers, medical people in the medical line, bro, I stopped. And other people, other professions as well, to be honest, because I now realized at the end of the day, sometimes it's easy to judge. I'll be honest.
It's easy to
easy to
have
judge.
opinions when you're looking from the outside. I'm 2 of 3 of the professions you mentioned. So my life is tough.
Oh yeah, because you
My life is very tough.
Sorry.
My life, people ask me which one is harder, which one is worse. I'm like, they're both really hard, but it depends on your definition of hard. The medical work is more emotionally draining than anything. Acting is physically draining. Those long hours. Some of the members of crew here, we've been on set with them. We've said good morning, good afternoon, good night, good morning. We're still on the same day.
Music videos.
Hey, hectic.
When I'm talking about the movies, ordinary music video, you have to stay
Hours.
How do you take a shot of one particular scene 10 times?
Yeah, different takes, different angles.
What's going to happen? So
Different angles. It's a lot of work.
the job is a lot, to be honest.
So you said on the medical line is emotionally drained,
It's very, very, very emotional.
and the
Acting.
your acting is
In fact, medical work is both physically and emotionally.
mental.
So what
mental.
about football players?
You people is probably all because First of all, I like you said, I'm in the gym, and like even just a few minutes on the treadmill, and I'm like, what kind of life is this? You people are running for 90 minutes. Who is chasing me? Why? Why? I'm not doing it. I can't. I imagine it, and I'm like, no. You have to keep the adrenaline going, especially, and that's why it's a lot of things. You know, speaking to you guys now is even things I didn't consider before, because for a lot of you, especially when you start international football. Minus the work on the pitch, there's the work off the pitch of adapting to a new country, new food. You're away from your friends and your loved ones. It's basically Japa, but a different kind of Japa. You're starting from scratch.
Do you guys get emotional sometimes?
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
Emotional,
How do you handle your relationships?
mentally.
Like not seeing your family, not seeing your siblings.
I mean, it's the life we chose, so we're gonna like
We know.
just keep.
Like we said, we are
difficult.
Remember, I used to crack one joke there. I say, you know, to be honest, we don't see football based on tactics, and we see the money. You know the way they talk about it. So
Everyone
I used to crack a
You're
joke
the rich
that
man.
I used to crack a joke that I mean, no, you bomb me, give me say if they put the check now, put down for the back of the post, I will score.
now wait, a lot of people they talk. At the same
The
time,
money is not there.
Baba, the money is
No,
not
but you
there.
people are
The
rich
money
men.
is not
see
there.
if we are
See
rich
how they
men.
can't say no.
It's a
So-
no,
so-
They
Frank,
can't say no.
Yeah, but okay, let me explain.
You can't say no.
Explain that part to us because
Okay.
you know, see, even a lame man is not going to believe that. Even me,
Yeah.
I'm not going
There is
to believe
money
it.
in
I will
football.
explain something to you. Like movie, you
Which
can
movie?
like when you're doing the movie, you can boss in the scene at the age of 35. If
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Okay, okay.
Same, you can blow at the age of
40.
40
where
or
you're
something.
going.
But with football, at the age of 35, we are
You're
already
done.
done.
You're done.
Then now we have to face the real life.
But you usually start off early now.
Yeah,
if
but
you
we-
start off
yeah,
like
But the
You
thing is
understand?
that if you don't get it at
If you don't get
25,
it before 25, 26,
25,
Yeah.
26, then
then
you're done.
forget.
it's
finish
hard.
it.
It
Yeah,
becomes
just
harder.
forget it.
Almost
Yeah, that's-
impossible.
But with
That's-
like movie and other stuff, you can come in the scene at old age. But
Whatever.
no
There's no
disrespect.
retirement age in acting.
Yeah,
To be
okay.
honest, I can
Yes,
act until I'm 80.
So
My
like
roles
we
will just
now,
keep changing.
yeah, everyone is thinking, oh, they make the money.
But I
They make the
personally-
money, but
He says
they
they.
they
You know we did. You know we did.
I personally
But-
think that even just 5 years of football with good pay, my
Yeah.
life is changed forever.
Nah, that's when you get it wrong.
Yeah.
No?
Because you spend more also.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm
I
flying
think-
from Lagos, from Lagos, like in a day, if I pass that airport 10 times,
Normal,
Yeah.
normal level.
Yeah.
I'm
Spend
spending
money.
I'm spending
spend-
millions.
It's true.
You help
I hear
families.
You
it.
understand?
I hear
It's
it.
not just
Friends.
about family
I
now,
hear it.
outside that.
Outside that,
I hear
you
it.
have to
Outside
keep
that.
that money
I
for
hear it.
tipping.
I hear
Because
it.
see, Nigerians believe that. So I'm a Yoruba boy. Fún wa lówó wa.
Yes.
Yeah.
What it means is give us our money.
Yeah.
Now, the level of entitlement,
Entitlement.
is
Omo Onile.
mad.
Yeah.
Because they believe say that.
They believe the money.
They own you.
Yeah,
You're
they
our
believe-
own.
If you don't give
I get
them,
it. I get
no
it.
problem. Oh.
I get it.
They go push
The one you see, the one you don't
go
see.
your car.
They
get
almost
it.
bashed my car the last time.
And it's probably more for you guys than us.
Ah,
that's
yes.
what-
It's not
Because
probably,
we can
it
tell them
is more.
say no.
And you know the funny thing.
We can't.
You know-
That's the
No,
thing.
you
You can say to
you know,
them.
you know the funny thing.
I can say to you,
I don't know
have cash.
how they know that we are coming to Nigeria.
Yeah,
They're always waiting.
they're always
I
waiting
don't
at
know
the
how.
airport.
I don't know. Once we land in Lagos, you
They
see them
know
outside.
already.
That's crazy.
Nah, they know already.
But it's such a shift
But how do you
in
feel?
life.
Is it not the
I mean, it's nice.
Sometimes
it's
it's
nice.
good,
It's
yeah.
nice.
Sometimes it's bad.
Sometimes overwhelming.
The bad one I experienced was the last time me and my grandma was coming back from Germany, and we just won the league. So the crowd, I felt bad for my grandma because the security I had, they forget about my grandma, so they're focusing on me, and they were just pushing my grandma everywhere. I was like, bro, I got mad today. I was like, okay, you know what? Today I'm not giving you shishi. Like,
Yeah,
no.
you-
So they started begging my grandma. My mom is so full. I was like, nah, but like I said,
my
we can't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is also the fun part because they really push us to do more, and
Yeah.
sometimes when you do this, it's just little.
And inside those people, they are the one that will still be
That's the
outside your
one-
Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
100%. The people that are praising you today are the ones
Yes,
that will come
the money you are giving them is the money for them to buy data.
They tend to come trash you tomorrow. I don't even know what this guy is playing. So.
Oh my.
So there's
So
a lot
clearly,
of
even that the
emotion.
pressure is a lot.
It's a lot, and there's a
a lot,
lot
to
of
be honest.
emotions attached to football.
Yes, a lot.
Like
yes.
for the longest time, I don't even know if I want to say it here.
Yeah.
I'm a Man U fan.
Oh my
and-
god.
Oh, sorry,
The
sorry,
best.
sorry, sorry,
Excuse
sorry,
me?
sorry.
Oh, man, you know, camera, Joe.
Excuse
When I was at this show, when I was,
What you mean?
I'm an
Man U is a
Arsenal
top-
fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
okay.
I support Arsenal,
Okay,
but Man U
but-
is like.
In the grand scheme of things, Man U, Arsenal. When was your
Hey,
last
don't do that,
trophy?
don't do that, don't
Boniface.
do that.
When was your last
Don't do
trophy?
that, don't do that.
Boniface.
No, he wants to come for my
leave
team.
Jemima for now,
Yeah.
right? Listen, first of all, you're a fantastic striker, right? Going to Manchester United is not. If you think of move, because now I saw your tweet this and you say we know who know the club now. The truth story will go.
That's one thing most people don't know. Yeah, you say to them, "Oh, he's going to Crystal Palace instead of." So you think I would just put my bag inside my boot inside bag and walk to Old Trafford and say,
Just say,
"I want to
yeah.
play for you"? No.
Yeah. The reason I even mentioned Man U is because I know how my heart breaks when my team loses. And so I had to detach from football. I didn't watch any Man U game for like 5
Wow.
years.
So you're
So
giving
Jemima,
my
so all of
I
us
had
we
to
know about
detach.
So you are giving my fake love.
I had for my own well-being.
That's fake
my
love.
mental health.
Most of them
Nah,
support
nah,
team. Most of them support the team because maybe there's one fine boy there.
Yeah.
No,
Like I had my
no.
Who's your
cousins.
favorite football player?
No, but you know what?
Oh, yeah, who's your
No,
favorite
my,
footballer? Ronaldo.
my favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. He's not even. It's Henry. I loved Henry. I
Oh,
love
Okay,
him.
go now. So
I
you
love
see,
him.
go now.
No, for other reasons. For other reasons.
What other
for
reasons?
reasons.
What are the other reasons?
But the reason I got into football, I have 3 older brothers. I don't have a sister. So I pretty much I had FOMO as a child. Whatever the boys are doing, I'm doing. So my immediate older brother, who I'm closest to, he's been a Man U fan since I was born. The oldest is a Chelsea. In my house, we have Chelsea and Man U. So I decided to go with the sibling I
Chelsea,
liked
Man
the
U.
most.
No
And I just kept on watching with him. And before I knew it, I actually became attached.
But
No,
now
there
you're-
were fights in the house.
I mean, for me, like I said, Boniface, but looking for a striker. So
Who?
you want fast now? You find
Go
striker.
go help now.
Jemima,
Yeah.
you've spoken out about how actors are not expected to be influencers just to get roles. How has that pressure ever made you feel like your actual talent is not enough?
I cannot pretend and say the pressure is not there because I get it from the angle of the producers. You're willing to do anything to get that movie to sell because you've spent money, and I hear it loud and clear. But I also don't want us to lose who we are in following trends or like getting lost in the sauce. The person that I am, I'm an actor. I've been in your film, but I also represent brands. And outside of the brands I represent, I'm also my own brand. And there's just things that I don't enjoy or that I'm not even good at. Do you get what I mean? So I think to be honest, I don't know who to blame. I think at some point I also blame the audience because it's like that's what you people want. You want to see us fool ourselves online. You want to see me do leg work. Like, do you get what I mean? It's like that's what you people
How about
want
to
to
tell
see.
you? No problem. We could
It's
do
very
like
difficult, and I'm like, it's hectic.
you go poke only
It's
die.
hectic. It's very hectic. But it's not even just from the angle of making people do. It's from the angle of now. Before people cast, you're putting pressure on producers of films. Because now, before they cast an actor, they're thinking, who can I use to market it this way? But we have so many actors who are excellent actors. Like they know the work, but they don't have social media. They're not social media influencers. Many of them don't even use their Instagram like that. I know some of my very best actors in Nigeria. They don't really care for social media. They just want to do the work. But if we're now casting and we're now selling films based on this, then what happens to those people who are not able to, necessarily do that? So now they're forced to make a decision of force yourself and put yourself in uncomfortable spaces and do things you're not necessarily comfortable doing or don't get work. And I don't like that. I'm sitting in a very, very comfortable position because I fit in somewhere. I'm in a safe middle line where I'm getting gigs. I might not necessarily have to do the legwork and things, but I'm able to still promote it because I have a social media that I already use to promote other brands. But there's actors, I feel like we should leave actors be actors. It shouldn't, for those of us that are willing to be social media content creators, partner with brands, be brand ambassadors, that's okay. I just don't want us to be in a world where it's now by force, like it's a necessity, where if you don't have that, then you're not, there's nothing for you. There's no space for you in the industry. And I don't want that because as an actor, I'm a big Nollywood fan. I watch a lot of our stuff. And it pains me sometimes when I don't see, some actors, I don't want to mention names, but there's some actors that I put 10 toes down behind, like they know their stuff, like they're so good. But they don't care for social media. So what happens to them then?
Exactly. It's like me seeing, and this is honest truth, it's like I'm never gonna play it in my head, seeing an icon like Genevieve Naji sitting in the movie and then come out dance Malungu because you need to sell the movie. It's a thing of choice. Let it be a thing of choice.
Yeah.
Not so, I mean, if that's your criteria for, because what I think I understand what from Jemima is saying, it almost seems like that's a criteria. It's almost like I feel like they even pick people based on the fact that this one will, when we
We'll
do
be
the movie,
able to do that.
do it.
Yeah. Even just having producers is hectic because at the end of the day, you want to make your money back. But also, as much as I'm loyal to my script and my storyline, and I know who I would pick if I was picking based on just acting. But when I also want to factor in marketing, I have to go for the people that have a following. I have to go for people that know how to do reels, people that know how to do TikTok.
Which is,
People that are, do you get what I mean? And it's just become like, yeah, I don't know. It's become hectic. Personally, nobody can force me to do anything. So even it's part of conversation. I'm also very lucky to mostly work with producers that respect me as an individual. So there's not a situation where it's like, you must do this, or they now want to talk bad about me or fight me for not wanting to do certain things. I'm not saying I won't market it, but I will do it in a way that aligns with who I am as a person and my brand. What I'm comfortable doing, what doesn't feel like an out-of-body experience that is uncomfortable and I watch it and cringe at myself. And I'm happy to do that. But this is, like I said, I'm sitting in a very comfortable space because it's best of both worlds. But there's actors who don't really have that following. You know, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have TikTok, like all of the platforms I have. I'm able to do stuff there, but it's not like that for every actor. And I just don't want that to be the reason they're not getting jobs.
I understand. I'm really sorry.
So you say sorry. you have to start doing TikTok dances now before watch your football match.
No problem. Now, if you want me to do Galala.
You need.
So, tell the truth or keep the peace.
Keep the peace.
keep the peace.
Keep the peace.
Tell the truth for sure for me. I like this one. Post your win or keep your success private.
Extremely private, like
Post
mad.
the thing.
Private.
Nah,
Post it.
Private, like mad.
Private.
What do you mean? So if you win an award, you will just keep it to yourself.
that's an
So if you
Check
win,
my Instagram. None of it is
so
there.
if you have a Grammy now, you will not post about it.
I mean, I might.
You
Let me
win.
tell you.
No, don't tell me anything.
Grammy, yeah. I mean, if I had an Oscar, yeah.
Oscar, yeah.
Okay,
I would
if you have
post
an-
about it.
So if you have edits, you will not post.
Let me give you an example.
No, I don't want that. It's a simple question.
If I-
Will you post or not?
If I win an Oscar,
If you win an Oscar, yes or no?
I will post
If you win
the
a edits, yes or no?
I will post.
Okay,
No,
so
but
why
that's
you-
AMBC. Head is his music.
Okay,
and movie
sorry.
music
Okay,
awards.
sorry.
I will post about it. I
So
will.
so
I
it's
will.
then it's
For me, I'll post it.
then you posting it now. That's
Maybe
when you
more
keep it.
personal successes is what
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards. I want people to know of me, but not know me.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Another angle.
You silent.
You know, you said private.
Private, yeah.
Okay. IG comment section or real life confrontation.
Oh.
Oh, I think I do.
Real life.
No, real life.
Real life.
Real
Yeah,
life.
real life.
So
Real
that
life
people know your
confrontation. For me personally, it's both, but I'll
Real
rather
life, so I think-
IG section
No,
for me
contact on my
Why
phone.
violence?
because it might get bad when I meet you in person.
Yes,
So let's
contact
just keep it
on
that
my
way.
phone.
I prefer face to face because sometimes text might be misconstrued. I might have written something, you're reading it in an angry
Angry,
tone.
yeah.
And I'm actually not angry. I'm just telling it like it is. It doesn't mean I'm angry. So I prefer face to face confrontations.
For me,
Okay.
keep it on IG for now because confrontation I like both.
No,
to
I
be
like-
honest,
Oh, fine.
You're ready for the fight.
you know, let's just do it both.
So plan every detail or go with the flow.
Plan.
No, me go with the flow.
Plan. I'm a planner.
Plan.
Plan.
I'm a planner.
Really?
I like
Go
things
with the
done.
flow.
Yeah.
The plan
planner.
is too for me. It's too stressful. Depending. Like if you're group going for a trip, just tell me what to do. I will just join you.
Yeah. So
No,
planning
like-
for me
Yeah,
works
planning.
because
I like when there's a plan. I'm okay
Yeah.
if things change along the line. But just showing up, we don't know what we're doing, winging
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It will,
It's-
like
it
my
is-
anxiety will
it
be
needs-
it
It's
even
not-
takes
it
out
needs to be
that anyhowness for me. I just don't want things done anyhow. So
Yeah, it needs to be
I'd rather take
plan. Know what
That's
I'm
for me.
doing.
Overshare or stay mysterious.
Oh, well, still mysterious. So.
Overshare.
I don't know what those mean, but I
Overshare,
would
like
just
you're
be-
giving all your any small thing, you're giving social media, you wake up, you're giving everything. Especially now in this era of content, everybody's content.
oversharing, Joe.
No, because it's when you are giving them ammunition.
Where they go, if all fly,
Yeah,
fly,
giving
fly.
the public
Anything
ammunition.
You
fly.
can shoot and you didn't go through.
I'm,
no.
see, I'm never gonna lie. If I say mysterious, I'm lying.
Yeah.
But for me, mysterious, some part of my life.
Yeah.
Oversharing, I don't give a shit.
It's
No,
oversharing.
but
I
I'm
mean-
mostly like, it's not even like I'm trying to be mysterious. I
Yeah.
just don't think it's anybody's business.
Of
For
course.
example, some of the most courageous people in the world for me are people that post who they are dating. I say, you're just my boyfriend. We're not even married, we're just
Wait,
dating.
don't even go
we
there.
can
Wait,
break
wait.
up tomorrow,
Don't
but
go
I've
there. Don't
posted
go
you
there.
on my
Wait,
Instagram.
wait. Don't go there.
Why?
Love in private or love out loud.
Oh,
Love in private.
Private.
Nobody should
Love in
post me,
private
please.
too.
So I should not post
Don't
I
post
should
me.
not post you.
I will deny you. I will deny
So
you.
you're denying me.
Private.
I've denied him.
I think I'm a bit of both.
Wow.
To be honest, like I said, private. Well, my own life is like this.
No, I think
man.
private.
For now,
in this
private
one-
is-
Private.
in this
Mine
one
is-
private.
Private for now, then maybe.
In fact,
Yeah.
the things I hold nearest and dearest to my heart,
Yeah, mine is
100% private.
yeah, mine is private,
Like,
for
no,
sure.
I
You
don't
love
need
this
nobody in
one.
my business.
You love this
Drop
one.
on.
Make money quietly. Or
Loud. I don't think these questions are for me.
Dorime.
But for me, privately, yes.
yeah, I can make the money private, yeah, but I want to spend it loud.
That's what I'm saying. They're very
Yeah.
intertwined.
Yeah.
Privately,
I want to spend it loud.
LIRS
Once
will
in a
come for
while.
you. Have you been seeing what they've been giving other people? Where you're showing them that the money is plenty in your pocket.
there's no more money here, so that's the problem.
Okay.
It's still private for
Yeah,
me.
this one. Be real and broke or fake it and rich.
Be real and broke for me.
Real, it depends on the context. Because look,
Yeah.
I my biggest, you know, when they say your biggest fear in life, what I think I might not survive. I
Yeah.
can survive many things. I
But
mean,
being broke
I
is...
can never survive poverty.
Kai!
I can never survive.
Loud, get
loud, loud.
You know they tell me that.
I can never do it. So I don't
No,
care.
I
Being
understand.
real and being poor, how does
No,
it
no.
benefit me?
Bro, I
the grand
totally
scheme,
understand what
I
she's
can't do
saying.
it.
If you have test poverty
I can't do
and
it.
you're
I don't
testing
even want
So
to
for
taste.
instance, let me tell you
where I am.
in
I
the
don't
regard
want
the
it.
way I meant
I
that
don't want
is, I don't want to fake what I don't have. That's it.
I hear you. I hear
Personally,
you.
I won't
I
fake.
can fake other stuff, but not me faking that I have
Fuck when
money.
I
If I don't have
don't
money,
have
I
it.
will let you know I don't have
Yeah,
money.
I guess it's but it's already, I get what you mean, Sha, but me, I don't even care what is attached to it. I don't care what the preamble is. As long as the end of it means I have money and I don't gotta be poor.
No, me,
Yeah,
I'll
give me
go.
that
I'll
one.
go. I'll go
So
for.
let me twist that question now. If you're allowed to show, if you the option of having all the money, you're going to be rich, but you have to do other things. Like for example, you can't be private with your relationship. You have to post overshare. Would you do that? Would you
No,
do
but
that?
that's why it's fake. I'll give you guys, if you want me to do a fake whole relationship thing, I'm happy to get on the bandwagon.
So-
me and Boniface now, we can run it 1 month contract.
Yeah, but this
I'll
one
be
is
your
not
fake
fake. Is this one
girlfriend for
fake?
1 month. I'll post you every day
Are
on
we doing the
Instagram.
fake one now?
Please,
But so you rather do all the
You wake up
things
tomorrow, they'll say my
than
dating.
be poor.
Fake, give me 1 month fake contract. I'll be in my house posting pictures.
Yes,
do photo
now.
shoots. We'll do
Hey
pictures.
God!
We do
In 2
wedding.
days.
Not too money no video.
In 2 days, eh?
Now you see this question now. If you go and back now, if we're going to say talk about money. That means everything is doable.
No, please, things that keep my morals and my decency and my integrity.
No, I know. We're clear on that.
But
We-
this one now that, okay, I want to run fake PR. I want people to think that we're dating. Please, we'll just do a couple of photo shoots and we'll just deceive them online.
Jesus
And I'll sign a contract and I'll put
Okay.
my thumb
Money.
print.
Money is
Okay, now thank you. You said.
How
it.
much are you going to pay me for the 1 month we're doing?
Am I going to pay?
Is that not what I'm talking about?
Oh no, we'll go date now. You eat
I don't
rice.
want.
You eat
I
jollof
don't
rice.
want. Jollof rice.
So, I want you to answer this one first. Though, work with your ex, or never collect your balance.
I work with my ex, so somebody should block my income.
So the money, your ex.
He's
your
already
ex
my
will
ex.
punch
What
you.
benefit? Like I always, it's not. I don't like to judge things based on
To
emotion.
be honest, like
How does it benefit me if I don't get my money?
balance.
Ex,
So, what the fuck?
I give my balance.
Is
Give
it
my
not
balance
work?
for sure.
We'll do the work. We'll
Give
come
my
as
balance. I'm not gonna
professionals.
work with
Do your bit, I do my bit.
No,
and
give
then
my
bye.
balance. Just give my balance.
Yeah, but it's also mostly because most of my exes, like I said, keep the peace. I'm not fighting you. My
you're
ex
not-
can walk in here, we'll give each other a high five.
So you're not
We're
fighting
cool.
me.
So which one are you, ex, or are we currently dating?
Yeah,
or are
no.
we about to sign a contract?
No, we are ex now, but we are working. Like you said, work with your ex. That's what we are doing now.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Great things are happening on the Bet Naija mobile app. Access a wide variety of betting options. Bet on your favorite sports with great odds. Win big with our mobile games. Download the Bet Naija app today. Bet Naija, more than a bet.
Thanks for vibing with us on the Culture League. Catch us on the next episode.
Ciao.
Bye.